Hey guys, today I spent most of my day on the phone with family. That's a weird thing for me. You see, most of my family I've been estranged from. And it wasn't because I don't think they love me, or maybe a few of them, but I don't think that is. I think that I make a lot of them quite uncomfortable. I am the result that you get when you molest children. You get freaks like me. I was working on the book called Sex with Children Creates Freaks Like Me, because it does. Today I talked to a woman who gave me the initial feelings of motherhood in the way that it was supposed to be felt. The nurturing way, to getting my hair combed away, to making sure I was dressed properly. I talked to her because I felt like she betrayed me. You see, the story behind that one is so complicated, but I was sent to live with an uncle and uncle when I was younger. That part of the book has been glossed over, and if you think I'm disassociating because of the way my eyes were looking, then you're probably correct. My aunt uncle, due to my uncle's unhealed issues when it came around love and respect, and my aunt's tragic BS that she had to endure for no reason. Good woman. They both had issues when it came to raising a teenager who was full of pain and abuse issues. I got a chance to talk to her, and I found out things that I never expected. I found out numerous illnesses that she suffered from. I found out the countless ways in which she tried to be a better person for everyone except herself. I spent years angry at her. Like I was angry at my biological mother for being on crack and for allowing me to be taken by my father and allowing the things to happen the way they did. I did not realize that the person that I was sent to live with was also a survivor of some atrocities, starting before she took her first breath. One of the most beautiful things in this universe is the ability to make amends. Me. My mother shot me. My biological mother shot me in my chin up here, and it came out of my cheek. She knew I was being molested. She gave me away to my father, who continued to molest me. She knew in the back of her mind what was happening. She just didn't want to acknowledge it, and I get it. She was also in the midst of her own crisis, the death of a brother, which you guys who've never experienced that, probably don't understand how big that could be, the death of a sibling. People think, oh, how could that make you a horrible person? Well, after losing my brother, I had a bilateral saddle pulmonary embolus, and I think my soul did it on purpose because I wanted to go be with Chris. Stop blaming your parents for passing you down a gentler punch than the one they received. They weren't perfect. And guess what? If you decide to have children, when you decide to have children, you're going to realize you're going to fall so far short of their expectations. The only question is, when you fall short of those expectations, are your children going to be there to pick you up? Or are they going to say, I'll never contact you again because you didn't do exactly what I needed you to do or be exactly who I needed you to be? Being an adult doesn't come with paperwork. Having children doesn't come with an assembly line. even for me and my capacity to forgive and love, sometimes have limitations. A lot of times have limitations. I look at my life now and see how difficult the world is and wonder that if someone in my life that I cared about tried to come back in it simply because of a child, I'd have to take care of the child. But they can't be here. Those are my boundaries. No matter how painful things get, you do not have to sacrifice your boundaries for pain. Hi, most of you guys know me. I'm Annabelle. And if most of you guys read the stories that have been coming out, the different sections of the story, you'll know that I'm not a Sabrina. I'm the person who carried those children to term. I'm the person who made the decision that Sabrina was going to have those kids. I'm not absolving anybody of anything. All I'm saying is adults are just children having children. Adults can say some of the cruelest things. Children can say some of the cruelest things. We're all capable of extraordinarily, terrifyingly cruelty. We're also capable of good that will surpass the stars and any expectations of the gods and the fae alike. However, we're also very stubborn. Me, this is Gigi, thinking about my daughter. Whenever she comes to my mind, I have to fight against the hate and betrayal of a 3-year-old that's inside of me and cope with the hate and betrayal in the 3-year-old inside of her because I'm her mother, right? The same with sons. We are we're children raising children. We don't have all the answers, but we get all the blame, don't we? Here's hoping that all your children have children, and one day they'll understand the commitment and sacrifice it takes to call yourself a parent. As for me, I don't call myself a parent. I'm an egg donor. I'm someone who gave money. I'm not respected nor loved by my children. They were kept from me for years. Programmed against me for years. One day I hope to adopt. One day I hope to show a child the completeness, the fullness of the love I'm capable of. But today's not that day. Be weird. Be who you are. Because who's going to stop you? Today lifted so much off my soul that no one has any idea how much this woman means to me, how much she's always meant to me, her approval, her love, her thoughts, her opinions. And to know that she loved me and she had no true idea because of what was going on, what was going on with me, I believe her. She's never lied to me. Lets me know how much I have been fooled. And that the people I pushed away were probably the very ones I needed. This has been a long rant. I love you. Goodbye.